In just a week, each of us will sit down at the festive table and dig out everything he sees and drink everything that is drunk, and then think about how much the subscription costs in a rocking chair. The education company will tell you how to try each dish on the table and at the same time not see a kilogram of excess on the scales. Ready? Then let's go! To begin with, let's answer a simple question. Why do we take these vicious kilograms? Also, sometimes it seems to us that we did not eat anything. Everything is extremely simple. The fact is that a person gets fat when we get more calories with food than he has time to spend, and from this point of view, it doesn't matter which products we have exceeded the calorie norm. Carbohydrates can be stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles. In rare cases, they turn into fat. The main place to store fat in the body is fat cells. Most of them are under the skin. A small part of the fat surrounds the internal organs. Such fat is called visceral. Quite a bit of fat is stored in the muscles, but it does not affect the appearance. All the muscles of the body can be considered as storage of protein in the body. As it turned out, there is a connection between the size of the storage of a particular substance and the body's ability to use it for energy immediately after eating. The larger the size of the storage of nutrient in the body and the better the body's ability to store it, the less this substance is used for energy after eating, and conversely the smaller the amount of nutrient in the body and the worse the body's ability, again, the easier the material is burned inside after receipt. In general, we can conclude that we all gain only for one reason. This is inactive, of course, because not everyone wants to do something in cold weather when there is a slush of raging snowstorm in the street. If you are not one of them, then watch our video on entertainment for the New Year holidays, which will not allow you to gain a kilogram. Nevertheless, so that nothing spoils our mood of New Year's Eve, on the following New Year's holidays is necessary to observe the basic rules of food for the New Year. Compliance with these rules will allow you not only to maintain good health after the celebration, but also to avoid consequences such as heaviness in the stomach, heartburn, poisoning, upset stool, and many others. There shall be more fruit on the New Year's table. Fruits are not actual products on any holiday table. Mandatory attribute of the New Year's table is tangerines. Why lots of fruit? Yes, because they are not only tasty but also healthy. They are excellent helpers of beauty and health. None of the guests will be indifferent of this type of food for New Year. So you can safely put on the table more with tangerines, bananas, apples, and other fruits. What New Year's table without salads? What is a New Year without salads, with mayonnaise, especially without one of the symbols of the New Year, Olivier salad? But food for the New Year should be not only tasty but also healthy. Therefore, try, in addition to the traditional mayonnaise-drenched salads, to decorate the New Year's table with light vegetable salads. Sitting at the New Year's table, try not to jump on food as if you hadn't eaten anything from that New Year. Start your meal with the right food. Cold appetizers, vegetable salads without high-calorie sauces, cold cuts or low-fat fish. Such food will create a feeling of fullness of the stomach and will not allow bursting appetite beyond measure. When choosing protein dishes, it is best to stick to one specific type of protein. So if you started with seafood and fish, don't mix them with chicken or pork. You will still have time to taste the meat delicacies during the long holiday marathon. It is imperative to monitor the amount of food consumed. Nutritionists advise to eat no more than 3 different dishes per hour, while the volume of each of them should not exceed 2 tablespoons. Sometimes, in order to develop an optional diet, you can go from the opposite and understand how you should not eat on the New Year's holidays. The most careful thing is to be with notorious mayonnaise, with which we hardly serve almost dishes. After all, its fat content is all 80% and 800 kilocalories in 100 grams. Often calorie sauces are the culprits of rapid weight gain on holidays. Replace mayonnaise with yogurt or sour cream sauce. In extreme cases, make homemade mayonnaise. The most healthy dressing option are lemon juice, soy sauce, or apple cider vinegar. In more than half of cases, mass poisoning during the January holidays occurs for one reason. People are sorry to throw away the products left from the New Year, and they constantly continue to store them, gradually consuming them as food. It should be remembered that the shelf life of salads in the refrigerator should be no more than 2 days. When choosing dishes to your liking, it is most reasonable to give preference to proteins, since they saturate the body well, are easily absorbed, and are not deposited in cells. But low carbohydrates dishes dishes with potatoes and legumes, bread, pasta. It will be more correct to eat separately. Include meat and fish baked in the oven in the diet for New Year holidays, instead of similar fried food. This is much more useful, and to taste they are not much different from each other. Take breaks between meals and move more. In first, it is necessary to adhere to the most optimal diet, fractional with moderate meals every 2-3 hours. This will always stay full and as a result avoid gluttony. Moreover, nutritionists advise to have a good meal before the New Year's meal. After all, remaining hungry all day and painfully waiting for the treasured gala dinner, with enthusiastically pounds on all the whales presented, completely forgetting about any control. Another golden rule of healthy eating is to eat slowly, chewing food carefully. Our brain receives a saturation signal for 20 minutes, and this time is enough to overeat to the dump and now even feel full, while leisurely absorption of food allows you to get enough faster and fully enjoy the taste of dishes. It is especially important to move a lot, dance, play outdoor games, or go for a walk on the street. Find yourself away from the table, thereby helping your body cope with consequences of the fast. Movement is a beauty and health. Dance and smile. It is New Year. Hooray! We drink to health. Proper nutrition of New Year's Eve also includes a reasonable consumption of drinks. The main thing to remember is never to drink alcohol, even the lightest, on an empty stomach, so it's absorbed into the blood much faster and you will feel intoxicated. In addition, this is an additional burden on the liver, kidneys and heart. Particular attention should be paid to those who have diseases of the digestive system. So before that first glass of champagne, be sure to eat some snack, for example a sandwich with caviar or a slice of lean meat. But all kinds of smoked meats, homemade pickles and marinades with alcohol are not recommended being combined. These products retain fluid in the body for a long time and prevent the elimination of toxins. The best drink for New Year's Eve will be a glass of red or white wine drank leisurely for an hour, oddly enough, but chosen between light alcoholic cocktails and strong drinks and pour. Preference shall be given to the second. Their calorie content is easier to calculate, and they don't so destructively affect the body. Homemade juice will not be superfluous on the table. Ideal option is tomato juice, which is best absorbed with cheese, nuts and olive oil. In addition, it harmoniously complements both meat and fish. Plum or pear juices are suitable for vegetable salads. Apple juice goes well with homemade desserts. And most importantly, all these drinks are good for the body. And finally, the most important, and I think everyone knows, is the way is a drying glass of water before eating. It will allow you to feel some satiety and fill your stomach a little. This will not bring any harm or discomfort, but later you will be full sooner and you will not able to eat too much into yourself. What to eat on New Year's holidays, how to do it right while not dining yourself anything. We hope this recommendation helps us to resolve this, and you can share your own tips in the comments. We hope you liked this video and you were able to learn something new for yourself. Subscribe to our channel and put like and bell for not to miss the next video.